Sometimes you would have the coordinates in UTM form, and someone would tell you, "Oh, I want the coordinates in the national grid." Sometimes do you pick the coordinates in the national grid, and the person will tell you, "Oh, I want the coordinates in UTM." If you are someone that is conversant with cadastras in Ghana, mostly surveyors use the national grid instead of the UTM. So sometimes a surveyor can go and pick coordinates, or sometimes you pick coordinates for a surveyor. The person tells you, "Oh, I want those points to be in the national grid." Usually, first we have softwares that we use in converting, but these days QGIS can easily do that and even export it into an Excel file form. So that is what I'm trying to show you. So in doing that, make sure that those coordinates that you have picked, you've actually typed them into in Excel form. Make sure you type them into Excel form. So let me open mine so that you see it. So these are some coordinates sent to me by someone. These are the points that he picked. These are his longitudes. These are his latitudes. So in doing that, you save your coordinates. So when you are saving them, let's say I want to save it here. So when you are saving them, you save them in CSV into bracket comma delimited. CSV into bracket comma delimited. Then you save, because I've already saved mine, so I don't want to save it again. I just want to show you how we save it. So this is how you save it. I've already saved mine, so I don't want to save it. So when you are done saving it, you come to QGIS like this, and then you now bring in those coordinates that you've just saved by going to layer, add layer. At this point we are adding the Excel form, so it will be add limited text layer. So I choose that, and I go here to go and bring those points. So this is how I save my points here. So you make sure at the file format CSV comma delimited is checked. When you come to geometry definition, point coordinates is also checked. Then at your X, you choose your longitude. At your Y, you choose your latitude. Because I pick my coordinates in a UTM zone 30 north, so here I choose zone 30 north. But if it is the first time that you are using this, you go here, then you use the search button. So search for UTM zone 30 north. So in Ghana we use the zone 30 north. WGS84/UTM zone 30 north. So that's what I will select. Then from there, my data will display here, point here, and then the longitudes and latitudes here. Then I add my data. So this is actually where my data is. So this is where he picked the points. So when you label them, you see how he took it. Quickly, let me label them, then we continue. Label, single label. So I'm using points label. So you see those points. This is how you pick the coordinates. So when you even open the attributes table, you see those coordinates here. It's longitudes and then it's latitudes. So now we are now going to convert these longitudes and latitudes that are in UTM form to Ghana National Grid. So with this one, you export it. You try exporting it by right clicking on the layer here, export it, then you choose save feature as. Save feature as. Then at the format, you choose comma separated value, because we are going to save it in a Excel form. So this is how we are going to save it. Then at the file name, I choose the folder under which I want to save it. So I want to save it there, and I will name it as superstone underscore. This one Ghana National Grid, because because I'm now converting them into Ghana national grid, and down here it will be comma separated value. So I save. Then at the layer name you can leave it empty, but at the CRS, which is a coordinate reference system, because you are converting it into a Ghana national grid, here should be the national grid. Okay, here should be the national grid. So this is my Ghana national grid. That is the one I'm going to convert it to. But if this is the first time you are using it, you still go here and search at the top here, and under the filter you type Ghana national grid. So when you check down here, you see it here. Then you select whatever you want to select. So here should be Ghana national grid. That is the one where you have now converted it into. Then you come down here under the layer options. You go to geometry. Then you change the default to X and Y. What it means is that they are asking you, are you going to save it as X and Y? Are you going to save it as Y and X? So I want to save my own as X and Y, so that the title will be X, Y. So I'll select X and Y. So you are now good to go. Then you click OK. OK. So it has been exported for you like that. So when you now go to the attributes table of that Excel form that has been added, you now see a different column has been added, so X and Y, which means that in terms of your longitudes, these are the national grids. In terms of your latitudes, these are the national grids. So simply, this is how we convert coordinates from UTM to Ghana national grid, and the reverse is true. You can convert from Ghana national grid to UTM or any coordinate format that you want to. So simply, this is how we do it in QGIS. So thank you.